Ladies and gentlemen, part two. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Psycho Worldwide, in association with One Mind Entertainment, proudly bracing you two of the greatest podcast hosts in the world. I am Crazy Kevin. He is Dan Jones, and we are two fat guys podcast. What it do? What it do? What it do? So for those who this is the second run. So we was trying to do something to where we was trying to pay homage to Brock Lesnar, and I
They
guess
said no.
Facebook was like, no, no, and they cut our feed. So we had to relaunch on YouTube and Facebook, which is crazy because YouTube ain't flagging. But Facebook was like, no, no, no. And I think it's probably because we had the WWE logo at the bottom of it. And I was trying to do it the right way, but the streaming platform would not let me put courtesy of WWE in the video. So I was just hoping it would let us get through it. But Facebook was like, no. So, my bad. All sensitive and shit. Shout out to Sugar Cookie, a.k.a. Courtney Donaldson. Welcome to the show. Hopefully, Miss Chris jumps back in. And hopefully
About 10 people watching, bro.
our fans on YouTube would jump back in also. Shout out to the moderator. She's in the building also. So, yeah, and hopefully Miss Chris will get back in also. It's kind of crazy. So I was kind of upset. I was really hoping to be able to pay homage to Brock Lesnar after
Yeah, man.
everything that went down at WrestleMania this past weekend. But here we are.
These are the immortals. Damn, before we even get to WrestleMania,
Say
I
what?
don't know if you noticed, but did it seem like you watched two different WrestleManias?
That's normally how it happens on night one and night two.
Like, night one was like, yo, okay, maybe it's the prelude to the after party. And then when Sunday came, when you was like, bro, this is how WrestleMania should have been the whole weekend.
Yo, so WrestleMania night one, minus the Cody Rhodes match, was a SmackDown or a very loaded Raw. Raw.
It was the longest SmackDown ever.
Ironically,
And,
it wasn't because
I
it was a
still
very short
enjoyed it.
WrestleMania.
Still enjoyed it. It just wasn't the hoopla.
It wasn't the, as they say, it wasn't the grandest stage of them all. It wasn't.
Yeah,
It
it was the
wasn't
grandest
the
Friday of them all. It felt like
yeah.
an extended SmackDown.
Right. Um. So yeah, I kind of felt some kind of way about that. but we gonna get into that though in a minute. So, but what's good with you, my boy?
Nothing, man. You know, I had a little job interview today. You know, hopefully it gets elevated out the blue. My man said, "Yo, they hire you to take a swing. Take a
Hey,
swing."
you deserve it. Let me turn my notifications off.
They straight hit my phone with a, "Hey, can you come out here Saturday?" Like, on a Saturday? Really?
That means they really want to meet you.
Can you dress to impress? Like, what? Your boy look fresh out of the black and blue.
First of all, I say this with love and a bit of clowniness. Me.
Of course,
You too old to be wearing clip on bow ties, my boy.
it wasn't a cookie.
That looked like a clip on, yo.
It wasn't a clip on.
So was it? I know you ain't tied. So it must have been one of them joints that was already pre-tied, but got the strap that go around the back of the neck and like the.
That's what it was. That's what it was. K and G. That's what it was, bro. That's what it.
Yo, shout out to Miss Chris. She in the building.
Hey, Chris.
Yo, I'm gonna need you to stop. Not flirting with her, but I'm gonna need you to get grown man ties, yo.
Hey, bro. Ty was gonna wear it. Danny got. It's like this long.
Hey, he
I'm,
home?
he come home. I go get him next week. First week in May.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need you to tell your boy to stop posing on TikTok with fan money. You need to teach him
What?
better. You ain't seen the TikTok picture he posted?
Nah.
He got bills. He got paper like this fanned out, covering his face, taking a picture. And the only reason why I knew it was him, because of the handle on the bottom of the screen. You need to go talk to your son.
I hope it's not a bad thing.
Huh? Look,
What?
All I'm saying is, where we come from, when we see dudes do that, you a mark. You a
Oh
target.
yeah, I got you. I got you.
You
I
see what I'm
got you.
saying?
He,
You a
he gotta
target.
learn. He gotta learn.
Right.
You gotta learn. I'm gonna let you get beat up the first 3 times, like I told you.
Yo, you want to
Yeah,
hear
you
something
gotta tough.
crazy though? You want to hear something
What's up?
crazy? Way back when I had a homeboy that used to do that, always flash his money. And
Yeah.
his father used to be like, "You need to stop because you don't know who watching you." He didn't want to listen
Yep.
to his father. You know his father got him set up to get robbed, yo.
And he should.
Yo, his father had him set up to be robbed. And he just wasn't
Well,
robbed
listen.
by anybody. He was robbed by his own cousin, and his cousin was known for pulling licks. You see what I'm saying? Black
Oh,
mask,
that, oh,
black
that's,
glove, all that. Right up
oh,
on him.
that's crazy.
He was shook out his mind. He got home and said, "Daddy, somebody got me getting off the bus." He just ran up and said, "Kick that shit out." I ain't know what.
And the thing is, I've done that to Danny, so Danny knows. So I'm guessing he's thinking because he's 18 now, you know.
Nah,
I'm
you ain't
like,
never too old. You ain't never too old to get
never too
to
old,
get.
son.
Nah,
And you know me. I done took off. Yeah,
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 yeah. We know people that know people.
yeah. But it's all good.
Yeah. So
I talk to him.
I need you to holler at nephew.
Oh, absolutely,
Oh
absolutely.
man. So, yo, we haven't talked since I started the new job. No, no, don't get it twisted. I like it. The new job is chill. The new job, oh, it ain't chill. It's probably the most busiest job I ever had in my damn life. But
That's your strippergram?
nah, shut up, nigga. Stripper career. You something wrong with you, yo.
Strippergram for the birthday girl.
Yo, yeah, the old Saturday Night Live from the '80s bit.
Oh
Uh
man,
nah, but the new job straight. Everything. Just living life, yo. My
that's
church,
good. That's good.
my yeah, my church. We got our new building, so we about to be moving in there real soon. We getting everything set up inside the sanctuary in the building. So yeah, we excited for that. Um, we just living, yo. Trying to
That's
live
what's up.
more.
That's what's up.
Trying to live more
Somebody's parallel
and less
universe is doing
adulting.
right.
Trying to live more and less adulting.
Yeah,
So
I got to work on the first one first. The
right,
second one.
but hey, look though. But if that joint come through for you,
Yeah.
big, yeah, you gonna be straight. You
Yeah,
gonna be
Danny
straight.
was like, "You going straight to LeBron status on that?" I'm like, "Yeah." Cause they was
Yeah.
like second tier graphic designer make 6 figures. It's like,
So
oh,
so that means I can hold something.
hell yeah, hell yeah. He told me
So
that. I was like, oh, I walked around that whole building. I was so happy, bro. I was like a kid in the candy store.
yeah, but that's all that work you've been putting in. So that's
But,
all
but
that work
here's the
you've been
crazy
putting in
part.
over the years.
I put that job in existence 20 years ago.
Hey, but the thing is, you never gave up on it though. You know what I'm saying? Like you
All
never
right.
gave up on it. You kept pushing. So yeah, and like where I'm at, it's not the place I thought I'd be at, but it's definitely the position I thought I'd be in. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
everything just takes its time right now. Everything takes its time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
not. I ain't trying to step on Miss Chris's toes because this. Even though me and her in that same glorified boat, but this is her section. God works in His own time,
Uh-huh.
and he ain't gonna never give you something when He know you ain't ready for it.
Oh, he
So
hit me hard with that one. I was
so
like, I ain't
so
got no money to get up here. My homeboy was like, yeah, I'll get you $50. You just go. Oh, you just gotta go up there. All
right.
right, I got you.
Yeah, because when
Went
you
up
hit
there.
me, I ain't have it. Like, but I scraped it up for you.
Right, right. That's much appreciated.
Yeah.
Your boy was on E, bro.
And when you hit me, you was like, can I? I was like, hi. I was like, boy, what I say? I'm broken in Seth Rollins, something like that. Something I said,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah. I was like, don't come for my boy Steph.
Yeah, but I got it up for you. I got
But
it up
yeah, I
for you
used
because you
to.
needed it.
We
But
we we first got together. My bad. We first got together, and I was like, I want to work at this job. And they was like, where? At Microsoft, Xbox, like whatever. Like, yeah. Then it came
yeah,
true. Like, oh, I'm right there. At the door.
Yeah, so
It's
look,
one of them, bro.
yeah. Sugar Cookie says I can't read right now. Sugar Cookie says I think we all are getting our come ups. Let me put it back on the screen. I think we are getting our come ups. Got small promotion this week myself. Congratulations, congratulations. That give you a round of applause for that one. And Miss Chris says God supplies all our needs and above our needs.
Yeah.
Ephesians 3:20. See, I told you I didn't want to
Yeah.
step on the toes. See, y'all be forgetting like because people be like, yo, you don't know how many people be hitting me up after they watch the show, be like, you said you're a minister. I am.
Hey,
But
I get that
that
all the time for you. They be like,
what
yo, so your boy, yeah, he go to church, right? I said, yeah. They be like, why he be cussing? I think he off the clock. He off the clock. Even cops
yeah.
got a day off.
Even the cops got a day off. And
Right.
look though, but I gotta get better at not cursing. Cause I slip. It's like when an alcoholic falls off the wagon.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah,
all good.
but wait,
They be
but
surprised when
you
I tell
almost
them I
made
was a
somebody
deacon.
curse in the pulpit though a couple weeks ago.
Huh?
You almost made somebody curse in the pulpit a couple weeks ago when you
Oh,
just showed up at somebody's church out the
oh.
blue. You just supposed to be at the laundromat.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. She the curse. I don't walk back out the door. Like, I know I just sent that lady to hell. I'm like, I can't do that, man.
What she said? She said, "Not off the clock, LOL. We don't clock out, sir. No, we don't. Cause but if you need me, I'm gonna answer the call. You want me to pray for you? 2 o'clock in the morning? I'm gonna pray for you. 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. You prayed for Danny on his first day of college. I was like, that was much appreciated, bro.
Yeah, man. Come on now. Say
Even Danny
less.
was shocked. He was like, he prayed for me. Like, I wouldn't have called him if I knew he wasn't going to.
Why would I not? Anyway, let's get into this show, yo. We are here to talk about WrestleMania, if you want to call it that, 42,
Well,
and the
serious.
road and the road to Backlash. We are going to be discussing the fallouts, things that transpired between night one and night two, and potential fallouts in coming to Backlash. And one match we didn't see coming, but we're going to talk about that. One match has already been proposed for Backlash, so we ain't going to even see that one coming. But I was surprised. But let's talk about the Saturday night card, and we're going to really go through these because some of these matches just ain't really worth talking about. But what up?
Did you hear about the chopping block?
I'm sorry. What now?
The chopping block.
What is? I'm sorry. What is that?
About the YS6, Kyrie Sane.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that real quick. Thank you. Um, WWE let go a crap load of people, and
Crap.
but
Some of them
but
I expected.
yeah. But here's the thing though. It's never a surprise when people get released at the WrestleMania. It's become a known thing. WrestleMania and SummerSlam are like the time of the years for WWE to release people. And we even kind of joked about it uh, on the last show 2 weeks ago before we took the WrestleMania weekend off, and we was like, all right, when we come back, we gonna find out who still got a job and who don't,
Yep.
because that's normally how it happens. And if you've been living under a rock, shame on you, because rocks are dirty, and only bugs and worms live there. You're better than that, okay? You're you. Yes, you. You're better than that. All right, so the the entire Wyatt Six clan has been gone,
That
axed.
don't surprise me.
But
I was
I'm gonna
saying
I'm
that
gonna get on my I'm gonna
seasons
get on
ago.
my
Like, they
soapbox
wasn't gonna be
about
that
that in a
long.
second. I'm gonna get on my soapbox about that in a second. Um, Aleister Black and his wife Zelina Vega, Kyrie Sane, the Y6 are all reportedly have. I like how they put reportedly left the WWE. No, they. So some people was notified contracts are not being renewed. Some people was pieces, deuces. Um, Vega confirmed on her Twitch stream that they were released. So, uh, and it's crazy because Aleister Black only came back a year ago, and I got a gripe about that too. And they're always going to go back to the Wyatt Six beef that I have.
I only had no beef with that. Like, I knew that was coming.
No, but I'm gonna tell you. But I'm gonna tell you why. Kyrie Sane, as I said before, got let go. Meanwhile, Oscar still has a job. Io Sky still has a job.
Zoe Starks is gone.
Yeah, Zoe. I think that's crazy. Zoe Starks got let go while she's rehabbing. Like, why? Um, so like in the wide six. So let me have this moment real quick, ladies and gentlemen, before we really jump back into the show like we should. I was having this conversation with somebody earlier today, in reference to the Wyatt Six being let go. I blame creative. I blame Triple H. I blame Bruce Pritchett. I blame all the people that's in the back. And the reason why I blame you guys is because you had super talent. When you brought them back, I know you was fulfilling Bray Wyatt's dream and what he had foreseen to do with his brother and the other collective individuals. So we was all aboard for that. We was with it. We was for it. We couldn't wait. Everybody bit. We was like the wolves, and you put the bait out. We all went for the meat, and we loved it. The problem with it was you didn't keep that momentum going. You had people like you had people that like Karrion Cross who could have had a great one-on-one feud with Uncle Howdy with the Black Magic stuff, and then you brought back Aleister Black, which once again missed opportunity that you could have had with Aleister Black, Karrion Cross, and Uncle Howdy, because now you got three mystical individuals who can put on matches and do great storytelling. But you didn't take that advantage. You didn't put Nikki Cross in any women's match that she really should have been in. And we all know Nikki Cross can wrestle. You didn't utilize them. You didn't utilize Eric Rowan with the big men, and then you put them in a beef with Solo and the MFTs. That went absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. Solo took the landing, which still doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. And if it did make sense, please tell me. If y'all can make sense of that, please tell me. Because even if he took the landing, I get the beef, I get the story for him to get the landing back. But then for Tam to be like, no, just give it back to him because we're wasting our time with this, didn't make sense. They still didn't come out on top. And then the very last match they had, you had them lose, excuse me, in horrible fashion, which we all know as wrestling fans, the week before WrestleMania, that's your death certificate. You're done. You're gone. So to hear about them being let go this week is not surprising, but it's tragic. You had 6 talented individuals who was willing to elevate your game, who was willing to elevate their game to elevate your business. And you didn't do that for them. You didn't get them the opportunity. You had the machine behind them, and I guess when you got tired of playing with your toy, you put them to the wayside. That was crud. Kyrie saying you had her getting abused by Oscar for the last 3 months, and then you decided to let her go. That's crazy. You fired Zoe Starks while she's rehabbing because she got injured in a match against Kyrie Sane. Make it make sense. And I'm a big Triple H advocate, but I'm also gonna call out crap when I see crap. And you letting go the Wyatt Six was crap. That's just how I feel. That's my crazy corner soapbox. We about to get back into this show. We about to get back into this show. And that's not the dynamic feed I want.
That was well put, young grasshopper.
Thank you, sir.
That was well put, young
I was trying
grasshopper.
to figure out why I kept hearing God Fieri in my background, but I forgot to mute my TV. So,
Divers and dogs.
right, that's exactly what's on right now. All right, so I had to get that off my chest because I was pissed when I heard about the YS6. And like I said, I was having a conversation with somebody about that, and it was just crazy. Miss Chris says Kyrie saying release is crazy stupid. Sugar Cookie says that is messed up for real. And Chris just co-signs with me by saying facts. Yo, the Karrion Cross, Uncle Howdy, and Aleister Black is such a massive missed opportunity for matches, yo. That
Absolutely.
WWE could have banked money. And honestly, I never thought I would ever utter these words out my mouth. I hope they go to AEW. I
I
know,
know, Alistair's going back to the indie circuit, to like the Germany circuit, him and
right?
Zelina. I know he's going back there because I know Booker T gave him a contract to go to Wichicom, his label.
His label,
Yeah, his label. So I don't
his
know if he's going
label.
to take it or not. I know, I do know the Y6 is supposed to be coming to TNA because
Well,
a lot of people do know but don't know. If you get released from WWE, does not mean they ain't gonna put you somewhere else
yeah,
or offer you to go somewhere else. Like, hey, you might be not on WWE. Let's put you to TNA. Like, I don't even to this day. I don't even know why we even brought up Zack Ryder in the first place. But he's better of an indie wrestler than he is a main
yeah,
star.
because he hasn't been making no tread at all in WWE.
Yeah,
Like the biggest thing he did was fight Randy Orton, and he got his
yeah.
own
As soon
break.
as he came out there, that's a waste of money. He can go back, stay in. Some people just need to stay in TNA. Stay in TNA, stay in Ring of Honor, stay in them brackets, and stay right there. And
So
it's not saying that they can't call you back. These are all brother sister companies of WWE.
right,
But however, when they say you're not on the WWE main roster, it does hurt the way it looked in the media. Like, damn, they all cut, but like, no, six of them are going to TNA, and other ones are going to Booker T's label, his label, and I think three of them are
it's
going
just
to,
reality wrestling, yo.
yeah, there it is, and I think three of them are going to NXT. I don't know. So hey, I know Zoe's supposed to be whenever she come back, she might be going to NXT.
Well, that's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, but I know who we about to get
Yo,
called
shout
up
out to
now
Sean.
is Nikita Lyons.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
about three,
Nikita's been on Evolve for like the longest time now.
and that's what I was like, Shorty, why you on Evolve?
Huh?
I was like, Shorty, why you on Evolve? You've been on NXT for a while.
Yeah, but she
You,
kept getting
you
injured.
OG, OG.
That was her issue. She's very injury prone.
Yeah, she is. I think that's why they keep it down there. Like, yeah, less matches, less time, but still get good money.
And we ain't gotta really pay you that much. So, but now we're gonna get back into the show that we are here for. I want to talk about SmackDown so bad, but we're gonna do that on the back end of this because the call ups that came up on SmackDown was way better than the call ups that came up on Monday. Because it was Ethan Page on Monday
Should have been on
and So
SmackDown.
Ruka and So Ruka. So Ruka got called up, but she might be injured from a bad spot that she took from NXT. So we'll see.
No Bush.
Huh? What'd you say?
She shook her bush.
Yo. So, but we'll see. But Saturday night's first match: Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. I got the moderator in the background going Oba, Oba.
No, you should say Ant versus Boot.
Yo. Ah. First of all, after what happened, made the match make way more sense of why it was a squash match.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting Brock Lesnar to get smashed, yo. To be in a squash match. Like I was expecting him to lose, but damn.
Not to get squashed, bro. I was like, hold on. Something ain't right because Oba got up a little bit too fast on a couple of them moves, and they were going through the transitions way too fast. Like, hold on. Something like this
So,
match should be a little, at least about 10 minutes long. This match was like
but
3 minutes and change.
no, it was about 5 minutes. It was
That's
about five
change.
minutes. So, but when he got hit with the F5, pardon me, when he got hit with the F5, right? I got a problem with this too. And it's not I got a problem with the F5. I got a problem with camera angles now. WWE is getting very, very bad at camera cuts. I don't know if Kevin Dunn is still the director. If he's not, please bring him back. And I don't even like Kevin Dunn, but bring him back.
So you did hear what happened with the dude, right?
No.
So one of the camera dudes, yeah, it was a part for everybody had their special attire when they come down to the ring.
Right.
So Jacobs, he was supposed to turn and put the show the werewolf on the back,
Right.
but the cameraman was too close, so he couldn't do it. He had to wait till Jacob came down some to get the back shot of the jacket.
Okay.
But however, one of the cameramen fell off the ramp.
Jesus Christ.
Another one tripped over the cord at the end during one of the I think during with the ladies match, with the ladies tag team match, which I hated so badly.
We're gonna get into
Um,
that.
a fan passed out in the audience. That Bailey ran over there and helped out because certified CPR.
Right.
There was a fight that broke out between two AEW people, AEW fans and WWE fans, straight scuffing. Yeah,
It's all
and
wrestling, yo.
the
What are
cameraman had a
y'all doing?
seizure. A
Say
cameraman
what?
had a seizure during the taping.
Oh my lord.
So he was holding the camera. It was a camera angle where he had dropped. The camera dropped to the floor. Joe was having a seizure. And one of the fans caught him. So I was
How
like,
did you find all
it,
this out?
huh?
How did you find all this out?
It was like right after the show came, I was just scrolling through Instagram and people was talking about it. They was like, yeah, Bailey came to the rescue. I was like, oh. And then they showed the angle when the dude fell. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. And then
Chris
my
says,
daughter kept saying these angles is weird. And I was like, huh?
yo, Chris says them camera persons was like it was their first day on the job.
Exactly.
Yo.
Like they've been working for like shout out photography for like 20 years. Like, sir, this is not a wedding. This is not a wedding or a bouquet ceremony. This is the showcase of the immortals.
Yeah,
Stop feeling like it's a
nobody
TR
was really
commercial.
immortalized in this WrestleMania, yo.
No, nobody was immortalized in this one. This was no man. Yeah.
But so the turning point for me in the match, I thought was when because like I saw Brock started to dominate, and I saw Brock doing this, taking Wilson to Suplex City, and I was like, okay, now we got a match because Oba dominated in the beginning. Now the match then shifted towards Brock, but then when
Yeah.
Brock hit him with the F5 and Oba popped up, which the cameraman. I'm not gonna say the cameraman, the director completely missed because he caught the camera angle, he caught the cut too fat, too late. Because you heard Michael Cole say, oh my God, Oba's back up on his feet. Where? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where? And then you just saw Oba grab him and hit him with a fall from grace.
I think that was what you call him. I think he got chewed out for that too. The old dude from America Alpha,
Yeah.
the black dude.
Yeah.
That was his match.
Oh, Jordan something. Something Jordan.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
that your match. You control the camera angles on your match.
No, not all of them. No, because sometimes Triple H or what's his name? Bruce Pritchard calls the angles.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even think
You say you don't even think
I,
Triple H was there?
I ain't even gonna put that on my match like that. He does some crazy stuff, but that ain't it.
Yo, I don't know what was going on because it was just bad, yo. Those camera cuts was bad, and I was just like, what the hell
That's
is
what's
going
making the
on?
show, man. Like the camera cuts. Like, what are we doing, bro? Oba popped up way too fast for me to see.
All right, Courtney Sugar Cookie says we now have to rely on the audience for good camera angles. That's
Everybody's
wild.
a video cameraographer now.
That is a wild. I don't know why my phone, because normally I'll see the comments pop up on my phone before I see it.
They moving slow because I don't even see
All right, hold on. I'm trying to refresh my feed. There we go. I was like, did
Nonetheless,
Facebook drop our asses again? All right. So yeah, that match was crazy. But I think it was at the end of the match that caught everybody completely off guard. Because like Brock losing wasn't the surprise. Brock losing wasn't the surprise. The surprise was him sitting there and then deciding to when he took the gloves off, I was like, because I remember I was talking because it was me and the moderator and we watching it, and I was driving home because I had to pick her up from work night one, so that it was already starting. So I had to it already started, and so I'm driving safely, watching on my phone safely, and we at a red light. Shut up. We had a red light, and I see Brock taking his gloves off in the ring. And I'm like, well, he's taking his gloves off before, but he was still sitting down when he did it. Because he took off the first one, like he unstrapped the first one, then he paused for a second. And I was like, nah, B, this is not about to happen.
it
And then
felt
he,
different.
right, it felt different. Then he unstrapped the other one. And when he took his gloves off and threw them on the mat, I was like, yo, he is not. And I'm telling the moderator, if he reached for his boot, he's done. This is retirement match. He's out of here. And when he reached for that boot and started unlacing it, I was like, yo, we are literally watching him retire.
So I think like it was already in the works.
Chris says you can see the tears in his eyes
Yeah.
when he started to take the gloves off. Yeah.
Like I said, I think it was in the works because that's why Oba Femi, when he got to the ramp, he tipped his hat off to him. Hey, did you see that part of WrestleMania?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he tipped his hat off. Like, "Yeah, we already talked about this. I'm passing the torch to you. You be the big man." Like, yeah.
Right. It was crazy. Somebody named Minnie Smith says, hi, Dan. So, hi, Minnie Smith. Welcome to the show. We appreciate you. Yeah, Minnie. Mini Smith. And says, hi, Dan.
Oh, okay, I know what it is now. Oh, she's an author, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's an author. She helped me and then her book covers.
Oh,
And
okay.
she's also a cousin to a friend of mine. Yeah.
All right.
Minnie, what up? What up? I'm like, what the hell? What else?
Yeah. Welcome, Miss Minnie. Welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah.
Hope you are for you. But you are if you know him, then you already know what it's about. It's shenanigans. So welcome.
She know I'm a saint. Mm-mm. If everything had to go quiet on, I can tell you that right now. Yeah, I need to go quiet on me, bro.
So yeah, Brock retiring was probably the biggest. Hell, honestly, the biggest WrestleMania moment of both freaking nights.
Yeah, it's definitely up the top five.
Yeah, because if
It's
we,
definitely top five. That's up there with Bianca.
oh yeah, but we're gonna get into that. Let's not jump, but you're gonna get
Yeah.
into that. All right,
I Ruler.
this match, the Intercontinental Championship ladder match, yo, was a great match. You look like you disagree with me,
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. That's because of
but
the theme of the whole match.
I still don't know how Rusev fit in there, but he worked. But Rusev made it work.
So
Rusev,
of course you know the theme of was based off of Mortal Kombat.
yeah. Come on
Yeah.
now, come on now.
Each one of them was a character.
Prince's Shao Kahn mask was killer.
What, even over too big, he made it work.
I mean, Shao Kahn's supposed to be a big like
Shao Kahn is also 6'7",
right,
about 320 pounds, built
right.
like a truck. And this guy's 210 and built like a meat meat.
Did you just say he's 210? Shut up, yo.
210 built like a meat meat.
Yeah, he built like a meat, but he could probably beat your ass.
I'm gonna
Uh,
shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him. I got time.
you said you're gonna shoot him every
I
time.
ain't got time. I'm gonna shoot him with the crossbow. Set on metal. But who was it? Somebody forgot to let Rey Mysterio know that it was a Mortal Kombat theme show.
Well, it's Rey Mysterio. He gonna do what he
He
want.
came out dressed like Deadpool, bro. It's like, what is going on here?
Well, maybe
What is going
Deadpool.
on?
Maybe Deadpool gonna be in the new Mortal Kombat game.
I don't know. That'll be hilarious. That'll be
That would be
hilarious.
hard.
But I
You
know
never
JD
know.
was supposed to be Kano.
He
Rusev
got
was supposed
KO'd.
to
JD got KO'd.
yeah.
Yo, that Mexican destroyer to the ladder, yeah.
Oh my God, real quick. My man Thumb. Bro, you are the greatest seller of all time.
Who?
JD McDonough.
Oh, bobblehead.
Because he can thumb. Lord Farquaad, whatever we want to call him. Bro, he
Yeah. Oh,
sold. Uh-oh.
yo,
Uh-oh.
Marquise.
Oh,
If you are available and you are stationary, please let me know and I will send you the link to this show because we are talking about WrestleMania. If not, if you are not stationary, I know you're going to be chiming in because I know you got so much ish to say
right.
about this show.
But
But what
JD,
it do, boy?
what it do, my guy? JD was the one for me that sold everybody over. If JD don't get a push this year, I'm gonna tell him he need to go to AEW.
Yo,
I'm gonna slam tell him go to AEW, bro.
first of
'Cause
all, first of all, okay, so the two major pops in that match, in my opinion, was
yeah,
the Mexican Destroyer off the ladder.
yeah.
Well, off the ladder into a ladder. And Javon Evans OG cutter from the top rope off the ladder. Yeah.
Well, see that I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do something real stupid to cost him that title. But I'm like, yeah. The fact that
But
JD takes them bumps every year, he takes them bumps every year, bro. JD is a team player. Knowing that he could have beat all of them on his own, team player.
yo, the bumps that and yeah. I look, that was a great match. Penta pulled it out. I'm happy for Penta. We all called Penta winning that match. We wanted Javon Evans to win,
Yeah,
but it is what it is. But Penta, we wanted Javon Evans to win, but we all called Penta for that match
facts.
because Rusev didn't make no sense. Jaden McDonough's still dealing with the whole Judgment Day thing, and Seth. I'm Seth. Wow. And don't tell me, Finn, and all that mess, yo. Oh, side note, real quick. I want you just take a ride with me, real quick. All right, yo. Take a ride with me, people. This real quick, okay? Monday night, Stephanie Valkyrie came out and confronted Liv Morgan. No words were said, but she gave her the thing like, "Bitch, I'm not done with you yet." Right? We all saw that. JD McDonough had a match with Finn Balor, and he lost. What is the thing? Yo, shout out to my man Leonard. Welcome to the show, my boy. Um, what do sugar cookies? Okay. Hear me out. Just hear me out. What if Finn Balor, Demon, and Stephanie Valkyrie linked up to go against Judgment Day because now they have an equal squad, but not just link up, but Finn brings out a darker side of Stephanie Valkyrie.
Come with the Demon Queen.
Yes, the Demon Queen.
If she bring that back, her old persona from like South America, bro, they need to do it at Backlash. They need to come out to the same song and get it going.
Just hear me out. That's all I'm saying. Just hear me out. I would love that. I would geek.
When the Demon came back, I lost my feet.
Yo, Chris said, hear me out. No, not today.
I was
Yo,
on
all
one.
I'm
Like,
saying is that would be awesome. That would be
that's
so awesome. And speaking of the Demon, See, that's what. See, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call a segue. Speaking of the demon, all right, I've been talking. I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna chime in afterwards.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say about this. It was what it was supposed to be. It was an epic match. Dom sold every move that the demon did. He played it very well as a scaredy cat in the corner. And he complained after the match that he was supposed to be fighting Finn Balor, even though he said he'd bring back the demon about 2 weeks ago.
But
But
remember, he was griping about it then. He was griping
right,
before like
right.
that Friday before. He was still bitching about it.
Like, what does he mean? What does he mean? He played it so well, and it was like you had to understand the fact that even though Finn won, Dom was the winner in that whole thing.
Oh
And
yeah,
you proved that you could sell amongst the people who need to be sold for.
right.
You sold the moves, you took the big bumps, you did everything you were supposed to do in order to make the demon character go over. Now, shout out to Finn Balor for having the
Thank you.
what? What was
Water,
that?
water,
Man, a mystical drink that popped out of nowhere.
water.
You must have been a Y6 replacement.
I'm glad I got spit control. Pause. But I'm glad I heard it as soon as I said it. I heard it as soon as I said it. That's
Gotta have fit control. She's a runner, she's a track star.
shut up, yo.
But anyway,
You know I'm about to
yeah,
make
it
me
was
spray water all over my goddamn computer.
make me fresh.
Make me water. Anyway, uh, while you get yourself together, Marquis said, "Hey y'all, I'm available, but I'm currently busy. So you're not available, then, sir. I'm
It's like saying
watching,
I'm here, but I'm not.
right? I'm watching though, and I will be putting my 2 cents in. I know you will be,
Wait,
bro.
what? No. But yeah, that would be insight to see the Demon Queen and the Demon come back, come together.
I'm just gonna put this on the screen. You keep talking. What you were saying about the demon fin, sir?
Next match, bro.
All right, well, while you collect yourself, sir, I thought Demon Finn could have been a little bit more violent. Who are you putting in? Oh, she put Courtney in timeout. Okay, I'm like, who are you putting in
No,
timeout?
no, you do not do that. No, you do not.
Not for that
No,
offense.
no. She's a stand-up person.
That's a stand up.
A stand-up person.
Whew. I was hoping for a little bit more viciousness
Right.
because it was a street fight. Or like a no DQ, but something that was weird. Like it had a special stipulation. So,
Okay.
so,
Okay.
I was expecting more violence in this match. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So now I'm gonna turn up now. I gotta turn
Go
up
ahead.
now. You just reminded me of something that pissed me off both nights at WrestleMania. The same thing happened. Like if we're gonna have a street fight or an unsanctioned match, we need to take these fights outside. Take these out matches
Facts.
out. I had an unsanctioned match and no blood. You had PTSD from a toolbox.
Hold on, yo. I want to get to that, but don't jump the gun. Please don't jump the gun. I want to get to that because I want to get to that when we get to night two. Just do me a favor. Hold on to that.
Listen, street fights piss me off. Unsanctioned matches piss me off.
All
You
right.
ain't doing nothing. You it was more of unsanctioned. You said later on. I got you. Go ahead.
All right.
Next.
Yeah. But shout out to Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor. Still a great match from night one. Dominic Mysterio, like him or not, the boy can go. His daddy told him well, and he's learned a lot from being around other people in the industry, and he has adjusted really, really well, doing a lot better than what I personally thought, and I'm gonna say a lot of other people too thought he would do. So shout out to him. He's doing his thing. All right. Moving on to this. Oh, Sugar Cookie said he isn't done with Dom. And Chris says, and they were in the ring the whole time. So, all right. So, WWE Women's Championship match: Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. So, um, that wasn't a bad match.
It was
It was
not a bad match.
it was a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. And to see them let Jade do some technical holds like the triple cross face and a couple other little submission holds, I thought was phenomenal. But overall, Rhea still carried her. She has got come a long way, but Rhea still carried that match a lot.
Kev,
Yeah.
when she did the one wing eagle on
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley, I thought it was over. And so she called it the sandstorm.
Right.
That's all right, cool. They interviewed Kenny Omega at one of his little signings at the AEW. Did he see WrestleMania? He was like, somewhat. Did you see her do the one wing eagle, which is your move that you made up? Did you see her do it? He was like, yeah, I've seen it. I'm very flattered that it's a Kenny Omega move on WWE. I appreciate that. She did it
Right.
very well. Only people who tall can do that move.
Right.
So, yeah, give Jay Cargill more moves like that.
Courtney says this match was fire.
You know what? I'm gonna
And
give her the Muscle Buster.
and damn. And Miss Chris said Jay had some questionable positions, lol.
It's not
Hold on.
question. I know all the answers.
And Marquis said that was Jay's best match, and it was a great idea to pair her with Rhea. Oh yeah, definitely. It was her best match, and it was a great idea to pair her with Ripley, with Rhea. The, I just, I just wish her title run was better than what it was. Because if it was
Not
better than
having
what
a
it
fight
was,
on offline.
right. If the TV presentation of her being a champion was better, I might not have been all in for Rhea to win. But it wasn't. Her TV champion presentation was not good. And that's where my beef comes from. But
I get that.
Rhea
I get that.
but
Cause
Rhea knows how to carry a match. Rhea knows how
uh
to carry a championship. So I thoroughly enjoy that. Now I want to segue into Rhea real quick from SmackDown because was it Toxic Attraction or whatever the hell they're called from
fatal attraction.
NXT? Fatal Attraction? No, it's not Fatal Attraction. Yeah.
It is.
I don't think they're called Fatal Attraction. I think
No, it was.
it's Fatal Attraction.
It's-
Oh shit. Okay. The moderator just confirmed it. Um.
I'm a JCJ fan, so you already know.
So I like the, but see, I like the fact that they threw JC Jane up against Rhea immediately, and also caused havoc in the tag team division for the women.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that tremendously because now it's I don't want to call Rhea the old guard, but it's going to be a change. But I don't see JC Jane getting the title no time soon.
No,
Fatal
she
influence. Thank you, Marquise. It's fatal influence.
That's what I said.
You said Fatal Attraction. I'm like, no, that's a movie. Anyway,
Look, I'm gonna talk about she got more heat than Dominic Mysterio.
yo, I said that in the Fat Guy chat. Yeah, I was like, how you get booed? Your first night, you get booed harder than Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Yo.
I mean, yeah, anybody know what JC about? We that rolling encore punch. Oh, shit.
Yo, but you know what though? They in the back. Triple H is in the back, applauding.
They about to get a seismic push.
Yes. Yeah.
They need to elevate that tag team. That tag team. We ain't even gonna talk about that. Let's go with next match.
All right.
Good match for Bianca. I mean, Jake. Yeah, that pissed me off that quick.
So, Chris says though Jay's promos have improved, she still irritates me she talks when she talks about or talks a lot. I think she was trying to say talks a lot.
Yeah, she got Jade is on an 8-word sentence, 8-word promo.
Yeah, Goldberg was "You're next," and that was it. That's all we needed. That's all you.
All she need to say is I'm that bitch. That's it.
No, I'm tired of hearing that. I was tired of hearing that.
She tried to mic room through. That bitch. Like,
Go.
okay, cool. I'm Daniel.
All right, so we're gonna talk about the real SmackDown match of the night, the United States Championship match: Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams.
My man with the CVS receipt jacket.
Yo, you know how many women was mad that his goddamn train was longer than their wedding dressing train? Yeah?
It showed you how long that wedding was.
Yo, first of all, first of all, Lash, Lash had to been pissed. Lash had to been pissed because it was like, um, how your train gonna be better than mine?
Yeah, she can't top that, bro. Unless hers come outside.
Unless she had a 45-yard. Ow.
Yeah, 75.
Huh?
He averaged a 75-yard ramp.
Yo. Oh my God, yo. Yo, you got Chris cracking up with the CVS receipt comment, yo.
Apple. So I see, I'm like, this man at the bottom of the ramp and it's still going.
Right. He was on the
It's
side of the ring, yo. He was on the side of the ring.
still going. And his
I
little
don't.
Danger Mouse, little Yachty. Like, you gotta stop.
Yo, how is Lola Yachty possibly a permanent fixture on WWE TV now as his manager?
He's only there for like a month and a half. He's,
That's still too long, yo.
and yet he's done more than Travis Scott.
Courtney put thumbs down. Yo, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. This was a SmackDown match. It was a SmackDown match. The entrance was WrestleMania quality, but the match was definitely SmackDown quality. And that's because of Sammy, not even Trick. I'm not even gonna put that on Trick. Sammy know better. Sammy talked all that crap talking about how he's been at WrestleMania. He knows he know what it feels like to be under the bright lights and this, that, and third. And you dropped the ball. Like I'm not gonna say you dropped the ball, but you didn't perform at the level that we have seen Sami Zayn perform at WrestleMania.
This is why Stephanie called him a B plus player at the Hall of Fame.
I didn't watch the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. She shot straight at him. You were like, yeah. For me, smacking people every day on their faces, to me, dealing with B plus players, ain't that right, Sami Zayn?
Well, she can't. Well, she can't say Daniel Bryan because remember that's where that whole B plus player thing came from.
I know, but yeah, Daniel's over. Never mind. Yeah, Trick Williams even said it. I ain't got to do much to beat you. I can easily beat the gingerbread man with some ginger snaps, or some ginger cookies, or some ginger tea.
First of all, I don't appreciate how they allow him to call him them slurs, but the way he did it.
What's funny?
What'd you say?
And the fact that Sami Zayn came out in the gingerbread outfit did it for me.
Oh, it definitely did it for me.
Did it for me.
Marquis said Lil Yachty was not needed, excuse me, for this feud. And I agree 100% this was a SmackDown match.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think night one was just to show everybody we got talent coming up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what that was. But I'm happy that Trick won.
Yeah,
that was on my bingo
I'd have
card.
been upset.
That was on my bingo card. So Trick won. It's just so many things that should have took place in that match, and it didn't. Like there was really no standout spots in this match. It was a good back and forth, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This was a piss match, yo. This is like you go get up and go take a leak match.
Any match with Sami Zayn, if it ain't Kevin Owens, it's a piss match.
Nah, I'm gonna disagree with you on that. Because Sami Zayn a couple years ago, I'd disagree with you on that.
Who was he fighting?
KO, Bloodline, um, shoot, he was in some good feuds. Sammy had good feuds,
He
but the
did.
problem,
But after a
but
while, you keep seeing him every day complaining about the same thing. You the original Drew McIntyre. Everything was a conspiracy. Somebody did you wrong. Somebody
yeah.
set you up. Hey, bro, go sit down somewhere, eat your ginger cookie. Go sit down somewhere, do your thing, revamp your character, come back as the cabbie, and then call me back. I don't want this guy. This crybaby guy want to be in everybody's face in the match, trying to talk to them. Nah, go sit down somewhere. Several seats.
So you know they're gonna run it back at Backlash, especially after what happened last night on
Oh yeah, that's
SmackDown.
the match trick gonna go off.
Yeah, like you beat up Yachty with a cane, you kicked him in the
Hilarious.
face with a gingerbread shoe.
Hilarious.
How'd you give a
Haluva
Lua
ginger kick.
kick?
The ginger louver.
You know what?
The ginger louver. I'm copywriting and stamping it.
All right, can we talk about this match, yo? The main event for night one, please.
Oh, a good story.
Huh?
It's a good story.
Yeah, it was.
It
The
was an
lead,
even better match. It went exactly how I thought it was gonna go.
so the lead up to this was awesome. The back and forth, the disrespect, everything, and even that final go home. And I definitely need Marquise if you still watching to jump in on this one. The final go home promo when Punk was doing the whole "Stop me when I'm lying." No, tell me when I'm lying.
Yeah.
Was great. Was absolutely phenomenal. The interviews they did one on one when he was like, "Yeah, I did cross the line. I was disrespectful," and he genuinely apologized for bringing Alpha and Sika into this, and then like the legacy, but he said, "I really needed to prove a point to you." Um, Yeah, I got the. Yeah, I know world title was night two, but I flipped it because I wanted to talk about this now because I wanted to save Cody and Randy for last. Um, so I just said that, sir. I know Cody and Randy was night one, but it's a reason why I'm saving that one for last. Um, so I thoroughly enjoyed watching this match take place. That we see. Oh, well, I think you picked Roman. I didn't pick Roman. I picked Punk.
For me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I picked Roman. Now I
yeah.
told you exactly what happened. I told you gonna happen. Roman's gonna have too much in the tank to deal with CM Punk.
So,
they
but my.
they really told the whole match through their promos.
Oh yeah, but I like the post match stuff. The post show when Roman was like, all this part time talk it ceases. So y'all need to make room for me on Raw because y'all gonna start seeing me a lot more often. So I got amped, and hopefully Monday was he's supposed to be there Monday because he's supposed to compensate. Not compensate. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Conversate with Jacob.
Yeah, like he's supposed to go and meet Jacob. So I'm looking forward to that. But all in all, that was a great ass match.
Yeah,
Great
absolutely.
match. Loved it. That saved the save night. Well, night two was great. But Cody and Randy match saved night one. But we're gonna get into that in a second.
No, it didn't.
It did. It did. It did. It saved night one. It did. You know it did. Don't do
I
that.
know.
Anyway, this match,
This is one of the matches you should have went to the bathroom on. This is not even worth speaking about. I can't do it. I
Other than
can't do it.
ISO speed hitting that ultimate frog splash from off the top of the turnbuckle post.
The lead up to the whole situation with Danhausen, that was the best part. The promos was the best part of this match. I'm sorry. The promos was the best part of this match. This was the spit in the face of the Usos who worked their career not to be on the pre-show, just to put them back on the pre-show.
The pre-show.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done with that. I'd rather somebody just splash ISO Speed 10 times. This should have been Logan Paul versus ISO Speed.
I think we're gonna wind up getting that because,
Even that would have been a good match because Logan probably would have carried him most of the match.
but I think we're gonna wind up getting that somewhere along the line. We're gonna wind up getting the ISO speed versus that. What's the name?
I hope it's on TV, regular TV, and not on the PLE.
It's definitely gonna be on PLE.
Jesus, man.
Sugar Cookie says definitely a Raw match. Chris said that 6-man tag match was goofy in the worst way. And Marquis said that 6-man tag match was horrible. Should have never been on the card.
It wasn't on the card. It was on the
It was on the
pre-show.
pre-card.
It was the pre-card. It was on the paper. You didn't even put your name and date on it. You just put drill at the top of the paper.
He put drill.
You just put drill or homework match. There you go. It was
Oh
one
my
of them.
God.
I hated this match.
You
I
know
don't know
what?
what was worse. This or the fatal four-way with the women. I don't know.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say that this was a Saturday night main event match. That was a velocity match.
Sunday Night Heat.
Yeah. Sunday night heat.
That was Sunday Night
Saturday
Heat.
night velocity.
That's when the SmackDown was on Wednesdays.
Maybe shotgun.
Shotgun Saturday Night. That was
Yeah.
terrible, bro. Like I was, and Jay told me run it back. I'm not running nothing back. Get this match over with. Y'all came out there, no dirt, no nothing. Y'all ain't even sweat during this match. LA
Nothing.
Knight did most of the work.
All right, we're gonna talk about this unsanctioned match. First, so let me just start here. Let me start here. Shout out to Jacob 5-2 for winning. You deserve it. You deserve it. And that's all I have to say. Marquis said, damn, my dude said velocity.
Listen, the promos of this match is more exciting.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. Sugar Cookie, she corrected me. She said, I'm talking about Logan versus ISO Speed at Saturday Night Main Event.
The
Okay.
promos, man, listen up. The promos is more exciting than the match. I'm sorry. There was blood in the promo, but no blood on the actual match. I don't understand how you have an unsanctioned match if we keep it in the ring or outside of the ring, around the ring. I need you to be outside, in the concourse, in the fans. This is unsanctioned. And everybody walked away. Nobody got carried out or nothing. I don't understand that. I I hate street fights and unsanctioned matches in WWE. When I want a street fight, I will definitely cut on AEW.
So here's the thing. As long as they stay under that PG or PG-13 crap, they're never going to get as violent as they used
All
to.
right, I'm good with that. My thing is, dude, we are unsanctioned. Your promo, y'all fell off a building. Y'all pulled cars, the windows off the car windshields apart. You handcuffed this man with Timu handcuffs and banged him in his face and bust him open. I didn't get none of that from this unsanctioned match. I don't think neither one of them should have won. Truth be honest, I don't think none of them should have won.
Why?
If you could double count on an unsanctioned match, I would. Jacob would have been the most over because Drew about to go shoot this Highlander movie. He won't be back until summertime. I get it. They need to pass the torch over to Jacob, but you didn't need to do that. You can't even pass the torch over to yourself. You can't even hold the belt for no more than 6 months. I don't understand this whole unsanctioned match thing. And then you turn around and it's in the ring. We had two chairs, a half a table, and the two announce tables that we used in this whole match. Nobody picked up a bell, tried to use a bat, anything. Listen. I'm just trying to figure this out. There were no spots in this match that I was like, oh yeah, that's hard.
Right.
Even the ending to me was like, it was predictable. You ain't
All
want to,
right.
retaliation, handcuff him back to the turnbuckle, beat him down, none of that. This man bust you open in your red sweatsuit, and we ain't do nothing. This was the PTS toolbox did it for me. As soon as you picked
Hold
the
on.
toolbox, he balled up in the corner like a little kid. CM Punk
So
did you that dirty, bro?
hold
And
on.
that was in the steel cage match. That was better than this match.
Yeah. Oh no, that first of all, that Hell in a Cell match was crazy.
The best one. Drew McIntyre's best match his whole career.
So shoot. All right. Chris says I was so at for this match and it didn't live up to the expectations. Shout out to the werewolf Jacob Fatu, but still a toolbox. Duh. Yo, I in the chat. I don't know if you saw it. You might have saw it. You might not have seen it. I don't know. But in the chat, I put Drew McIntyre is 0-2 against a red toolbox.
Yeah. I was done. I was done with that, man. I'm good.
When Jacob pulled the red toolbox out, I was like, is that the same one Punk used to crack his head open? And
They
then,
need to stop.
yo, I was like, I sat there and watched that match, and I was kind of into it. And like I said, when Jacob won, I was happy. When he hit that double spring moonsault, I was like, yo, that was wild. Sugar Cookie says, not Timu. Those was wish handcuffs. Timu's a little bit better.
Yeah, because Timo got the one that are sturdy for when you be pulling. Next match.
And Marquis said they could have called it a Sin City street fight.
They shouldn't have called it a street fight. That's the point I'm getting at. It shouldn't have been even a street fight. There was nothing about this street, no unsanctioned. They should have just called it no holds barred.
Or
I'd have
just a
been
no
better with
DQ
that.
match. How about no
No
DQ
DQ.
match?
How about that?
But you already had one the night before with the Demon and Dominic.
Here, part 2.
Right.
Yeah, an extended SmackDown match.
Speaking of an extended SmackDown match, that actually was not an extended SmackDown match. That Seth Rollins versus Gunther match was great. It was good. But you had your doubts. You had your doubts because you did. When we talked about this match 2 weeks ago, you had your doubts because you was like, you didn't think Seth would be able, because you thought Seth was going to have ring rust. He had no warm-up matches. Everything he's been doing was been sneak attacks and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
Seth did his thing. Seth came ready. Seth came to work.
He definitely did. He's black and brave. Yes, he was black and brave on that day. Yes, he was.
Black and brave. You sound like somebody You sound like somebody from Pigtown walking through the Douglas Projects.
Don't do that to my neighborhood.
Yeah. So, oh man, Seth Rollins did a really good job. Gunther, great match. I don't like the end. Because let's keep it a buck. I feel like Gunther is getting to this point of where he's really be getting his ass whipped in a match.
Somebody saves him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I said the same thing. Somebody saves him every time. Because
yeah.
Seth was dog walking him.
He was.
Seth was dog walking him.
He was. But yo, Braun Breaker.
First of all, he need to stop.
I don't even want to talk about the first spear. I want to talk about the second spear because I didn't even realize this after I watched a video that was posted in the chat. Braun Breaker runs 45 yards down the ramp.
75.
Thought it was 45 yards.
75.
Either way, 23 miles an hour down this ramp and spears Seth. But his momentum was so fast. When he hit Seth, he flipped and kicked Seth in the eye.
Yeah.
He flipped and kicked Seth in the eye with his heel and gave him a black eye, yeah?
Yo, he runs too much. That's crazy.
His problem is he don't know his own speed or strength. And Seth was right. Like, somebody needs to talk with him. He needs to get control.
Like Steph had to get control the other day on ESPN.
Oh, yeah, during the draft.
Yeah.
I don't
Homeboy.
like. Go ahead, sit.
They keep forgetting these people. Stop talking about these people's careers, bro.
I think it was staged, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't like when they stage this stuff like that. But I also think the guy went way too far off script. Like, he just
Yeah.
decided to start really digging in, and that's what started to piss Seth off. And then you talked about Becky.
But he apologized and his Steph was back on the show the next day.
Yeah, but even still, watch
But
yourself because you keep people be like, "Oh, wrestling's fake," until you get power bomb, and you like, "Oh, wrestling's not fake." Yes, these men and women are trained to take these moves, but their bodies are abused. Their bodies go through hell. Why do you think Brock Lesnar started working the schedule he worked? He's like, I'm not gonna keep getting my body beat up. Why do you think John Cena was like, it's safer for me to do movies?
say, John, what made you have to what caused you to have the decision for retirement? My knees.
Right. Hey,
I said my knees.
let me read this comment real quick. Uh Sugar Cookie says, with Seth coming back, they should have let him win, and then on the way up the ramp, had Braun Breaker run him down and
Running him
run
then,
him
yes.
suspended.
But they did that to
So
save Gunther.
yeah,
Gunther
because
can't be taking all these L's in WrestleMania.
or not just that, but I'm going to piggyback off of what you said 2 weeks ago when you was like, Gunther needed to win this in order for him to go back to Paul and say, I took care of your problem. Now
Yep.
I need you to fulfill on what I want from you. So he needed to do that. Um, Marquise Marquise said match was decent, but I didn't like the ending. Nobody did,
Nobody like the ending.
but it
So
made sense. Hold
so
on,
the question is this.
hold on. Let me get these last two. Uh Chris says Braun came in and hurt himself. Damn, y'all in here having a ball right now. Hold on. And then Seth gets speared and the heel to the eye. Right. Chris says still not as bad as Cody eye though. No.
No.
Not at all.
Cody got spray painted.
Not at all, yo. Um what do you think the Undertaker had Why do you think the Undertaker had two hip replacements? Right.
He had a body replacement.
You know what? All right. R.I.P. to Hulk Hogan. Well, Hulk Hogan had two hip replacements, two knee replacements, rods and screws in his back and neck. He had like a metal alignment on his spine. Stone Cold got bolts in his neck. Edge had a career-ending injury that had to go through neck fusion surgery to even dream about wrestling again. Droz is paralyzed from the neck down from a botch move. Big E will never wrestle again because of a neck injury. Piper may never wrestle again because of a neck injury. But wrestling's fake though.
Tyson Kidd ain't been in the ring in almost 10 years.
Right. Right. And you got legit NFL players that say, I can't do that. I get
Yeah.
an off season. And that's what pissed off Seth Rollins. These football players, yes, you big and you bad, but you work 17 weeks a year. Not counting preseason, not counting pre-camp, not that other crap. But 17 weeks a year you work. Now, granted, you working out all year round because you got to keep your body up. You got to make sure you make weight. You got whatever you do. But outside of 17 weeks, you don't work. These men and women, 365 days. Well, not like they used to. But they still work more than any other athlete in the world. Still tour more than any other athlete in the world.
Yep.
But wrestling's fake. All right. I'm sorry. I've been on my soapbox a lot today.
Yeah, today's your day, my boy. Today's your day. You got the floor today, my boy.
But Gunther, Seth, I need that to run back. I don't know when, but I do want to see that run back. And I want to see what Gunther's favorite is. He's going to ask to Paul Heyman.
There's only gonna be one more thing now.
What's
It
that?
can't be like Brock Lesnar.
And so that's what people thought it was going to be. People thought in a couple months, Brock, he was going to come back and tell Paul, I want to fight Brock Lesnar and retire him.
Only thing Anthony he can ask for is to be his manager.
For what?
There's nothing else.
Sugar Cookie says Stone Cold has a rod in his knee, 2 knee replacements, had multiple concussions and back surgery. And let's not forget the neck, like broken neck.
Usually I don't say this, but y'all should go ahead and check out the Hulk Hogan documentary.
Oh, I am. I want to watch that.
Go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, I want to watch that and the Shawn Michaels one.
My theory was my theory, and I said it, and I meant it. And then once you say it, you would agree with me. But if he didn't do what he did, we wouldn't have got what we got. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all the credit I'm gonna give him.
What was the theory?
He should have quit in '91. They show you that his body was done. Like you had your knee blew out, your back blew out. Pause. Your back blew out, and both your knees blew out in '90. You threw your back out lifting up Andre the Giant.
Oh,
You
he
did
did.
all right.
I remember that. I remember him saying that when
You
he
heard
went
your
to-
back cracking when you did it,
Yeah.
and you still wrestled. And then they were like, you doing 1,000,000 leg drops a year. That's them putting pressure and number on your tailbone. You don't even have a tailbone no more.
Well, that was like Randy Orton saying that a lot of the back damage that he got was from him doing the RKO. Like his finishing move would literally land someone on his back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I'm done. And you see the thing, he got the little Moses stand walking around. They showed his x-ray. He doesn't have a tailbone. Like a little triangle, right? That's it.
Mm.
I was like, yeah. But if he didn't do what he did, they go back to WCW in the 90s. We would have never got NWO. Never got the Monday Night Wars. And The Rock would have never been elevated up. You know the whole thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's all the credit I give him.
All right, so we just really gonna fly past this women's tag team championship fatal 4-way match. No, what? No, I'm not gonna do that because I'll be doing a disservice to Paige. Granted, it was the worst secret kept in wrestling history, but Paige came back doing this match, and that was the best part. They should not have won the tag titles.
They should not have won. They should not have won. Honestly, last year, either they should have retained or Bailey and Lyra should have won.
Right.
I even picked them two to win. But then that happened. I was like, okay, that's my main thing. I'm getting tired of people coming in and coming back and getting the title. Y'all did this for Jeff. Y'all did this for the Hardy Boys, and they came back in the ladder match.
But see, the Hardy Boys is actually liked.
I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care. Like, dude, these people been in this ring, getting it in, working for this match, and then you come back and you take it. No, I don't. I'm sorry, Karen. I don't care. Paige shouldn't have won.
I'm with you on that theory. I'm with you on that because you're absolutely right. You've had people who bust their ass just trying to even get on the card.
On the card, and then you come in and you take the match. Not only you take the match, you take the audience out of the crowd because they seen you. We accepted that. But then you get the match and you win the belt. Nah, I
Right.
was not dealing with that. I'm sorry. And whoever made that match, you should roll over and turn in your ID card. That was garbage. Even the ending was garbage. The best part of that whole thing was Lash Legend outfit to demolition was hard.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was hard.
Um,
They should
Chris
keep that.
said, Chris says, I like, ugh, like I'm cool. Paige came back, but
That's
not
it.
to win. Bailey and Lara should have won.
They said Bailey stormed up the ramp because she was pissed off.
She should have been.
Absolutely,
She should have been
absolutely. And somebody, can we please cut the Bella Twins from WWE? How are they still here?
because one half of them has the tag team championships.
That can be arranged not to happen.
Um,
We keep them, but um,
why
Karrion
six
Cross.
getting Kyrie Singh? Yeah. Uh, so AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the women's Intercontinental Championship.
They can't even
This was
cut a
a
sandwich
great
alone a
match,
promo.
huh?
They can't even cut a sandwich let alone a promo.
You know what? Okay, we moving on, y'all. We're
I'm sorry.
moving on.
Sorry. I'm
AJ
about
Lee
to.
versus Becky. This was a great match. It is sad to see AJ lose, and I think that might be it for her because that was a post interview. She said, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye the first time.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's not it, but if she came back just for the nostalgia run, thank you, AJ. We appreciate it. We had fun watching you skip down the ring again. We appreciated you showing the world how real mind games are played.
Mhm.
So, but if it's not the end of you, please run it back. Do a Jay Uso and run it back for
I think
us,
it's the end of her run on Raw.
huh?
I think it's the end of her run on Raw.
No, because they keep couples together, so they're not gonna put her on SmackDown. They keep couples together. That's why Trick winded up on SmackDown with Lash. Couples stay together on brands. They do that on purpose now.
But Bianca is SmackDown. And Montez is Raw.
And Martez is on right. No, but she's pregnant now. But before Street Profit was on SmackDown. Because remember, they was beefing with the Wide Six.
Which is more entertaining than the MFT.
Right. Right. So,
Tyler Tonka, he too tall.
right. It was a good match. Becky Lynch won by cheating, like she always fucking does. So, there it is. Uh, Women's World Championship match. Once again, great match. Liv Morgan did everything Stephanie Valkyrie said she was going to do. Can't win without Judgment Day. All in all, great match. You got nothing to say, y'all?
I don't. I don't. It's
I said everything.
no, because it needed more time. This match needed more time. I think if they'd had the time that they needed, the story would have played out a little bit more. They only had a 5 minute match.
Nah, it's like 7 minutes.
Oh, excuse me, 2 minutes off. The entrance was longer than the match. Trouble, trouble. Oh, that's me.
If Britney Spears was a whore from New Jersey, it would be Liv Morgan.
Hey, Britney Spears gave a shout out on Twitter, bro. Come on.
No, I
Thank you
don't
for
care.
the nostalgia act.
No, no, no. I hate that song. As a music producer, aspiring songwriter,
Trouble, trouble.
and people who I know for a fact who are talented individuals.
Mm-hmm.
I know because I produced them. for them to bring out this over auto tuned ass song is insulting to any artist. Hell, AI music sounds better than Liv Morgan. Okay?
Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, it was meant to be that way. It was meant to be disrespectful and petty because of her character.
No, but I
But
don't
the
think
thing
it was
is,
I don't think it was
when
really
you go
meant to.
behind the scenes, it's a little video vlog of her on YouTube talking about it. She tell him, "I can't sing, I can't dance." This song is strictly a message to Stephanie Valkyrie.
But it's your theme song now.
I know they want to keep the heat on you. That heat is gonna come with that song, and the fact that you got choreography to it.
The fact that you got a whole music video. And then look, okay, here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. I say this all the time. I am probably one of the biggest marks for WWE. Okay, have been my entire life because that's what I grew up watching. I watched WCW, but I always found my way back to WWE. How people when wrestlers come back, it was like I'm home. WWE product is my home. Okay,
Right, right.
but for that video to have, damn it, I'm not exaggerating, almost a billion views on YouTube is insulting. It's insulting. And you looking at two men who put blood, sweat, and tears into their craft. And all we just want is one break. That's it. That's it. And then a woman who like many other talent or quote unquote talents that's out in this world right now can't sing, can't dance, and yet for some reason it's all over our media pages. It's all over YouTube, and it is worse than freaking radio being shoved down our throats. And you give Liv Morgan a whole nother platform outside of wrestling. And don't get me wrong, I like Liv Morgan as a wrestler. I probably even would like her as a person. But as a performing musical artist, yeah, I know I slammed my mic.
That's me.
Oh my God. Okay. Marquis said the Bellas are going to win regardless from what I read. Well, oh, we're going to win regardless from what I read. So here's my theory, and I said this before. Once Nikki gets healthy, and if they still had the tag titles,
She gonna turn.
yeah, they're gonna turn on Paige. They're gonna turn on Paige, and that's it. Marquise also says he's talking about the Becky Lynch match. I mean the Stephanie Valkyrie match. Excuse me. They got 8 minutes. They got 8 minutes, and it felt rushed. And
Of
Chris,
course.
Miss Chris says, "I'm sorry, that song is trash."
Absolutely.
So, all right, and as it was so eloquently pointed out to me that this was a night one match, not a night two match, but the WWE Undisputed Championship match, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, with Pat McAfee, but McAfee was not out there after getting dropped on his neck by Cody. Um, but then he eventually showed back up.
This match
This
was
was a
garbage.
what? How do you
Why
feel
would
that
Jelly
this
roll
match
out
was
there?
governed? How,
I didn't like a lot of this match. I didn't like a lot of this match. First of all,
I don't think you don't
Once
like
Randy
you,
back started hurting, I was like, yeah, this match is gonna be a blunder.
no. Well, first of all, Randy sold his back. Randy's not injured. That's one. Two, you don't like blonde hair Cody. So no matter what blonde hair Cody does, you're automatically not going to like the match.
It's not true. Partially, I like blonde hair Cody. I don't listen to me. I don't think Cody should have the belt.
You don't like blonde hair
Listen, I
Cody.
don't like the fact that Cody still has the belt.
You want brunette crash out Cody.
No, it ain't even that. It's just the fact that blonde hair Cody is not a long person who hasn't had the title that long.
Why?
His matches start to get stale and annoying.
You can say that about a lot of champions. Yes, I know Roman is excluded from that. But you can say that for a lot of long term champions.
You can say that
Heel
for
or
that.
face. Huh?
Cody is a better belt chaser.
Nah, I think for
And if
me,
he's dropping the belt, it should be on short term,
yeah,
three
but
to
then
4 months max.
nah.
That's just me. I like him, but just not as like him having the belt that long. Like, bro, no. They should have let Randy go ahead and get it. And then what bigger stage is it than SummerSlam? Than WrestleMania? SummerSlam?
Yeah.
No. Get that man his in WrestleMania moment. Let him win. But you know what? His WrestleMania moment when he punted Cody Rhodes. That was probably the best part of the match to me.
Sugar Cookie says nail on a chalkboard sounds better than Liv Morgan singing.
Not the nails on the chalkboard.
That part.
Trouble, trouble.
I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. I will take you off screen.
That's trash.
So I like the match. But the real thing that came out from this match was the fact that Cody eye was completely shut.
Like a store door.
Yo, that's domestic violence somewhere in this world. Yo,
Yeah. You put a hole right in his face from your boot.
yo, I don't know if that happened from when he got clocked in the face with the championship, because I don't think that happened when he punted him. I don't.
The fact you went over there and checked on him. Are you okay? He talking about, yeah, I'm straight. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not straight at all. The fact that you
Yeah,
said that worries me.
yeah.
Like, do you know your chin was on a turnbuckle
Cody was backstage like this.
the whole time? But did you see how his wife was looking at him?
No.
Bro, she in the corner just looking. His daughter's like, Dad ain't dancing right now. No, Dad is not dancing.
You know what? I agree with you on that, Marquise. The wrong person turned heel. Cody should have turned heel in this feud.
Yeah.
And that's what I didn't like. I didn't like how. So, we said this leading up to WrestleMania. We talked about this. How people started booing Randy because he beat Cody up at the contract signing. This is one thing I will always hate about wrestling fans. Certain wrestling fans. Certain wrestling fans have short term memories, okay? They don't want to talk about what Cody said to Randy
When he gave him
prior.
permission to be that guy.
Right, he gave him permission to be that guy. Now, granted, a couple weeks later, Randy mentioned that, like, I don't need permission to listen to the voices in my head. I already listened to the voice. I don't need permission from you. And I love that promo. It was a great promo. But in the midst of that, Cody should have turned heel. And if that wasn't the original plan, the pivot, that if that was the original plan, but because Randy started to get booed, fine, pivot from that. But you still could have brought in anybody else other than Pat McAfee. And I don't
Can
got
I
nothing
make
to get
can I make you mad right now?
what
It wasn't supposed to be Pat McAfee at first.
I believe that. I honestly
It's
believe
supposed,
that.
it's supposed to be Aleister Black.
That yeah, Alice. I don't know. Somebody allegedly confirmed it.
Zelina
That
put
it
it on the page today on Instagram page. It was supposed to be Aleister Black.
okay. So yeah, it would have made more sense. Once
They
again.
It was supposed to be Randy supposed to win the title, and then they supposed to win the tag team.
It would have made more sense for it to be Aleister Black because Aleister Black was known for playing mind games with people.
So just picture getting Black Mask to a RKO.
Once again, WWE, Triple H, Bruce Pritchard, all you people that sit back there and you put these matches or these cards or these storylines together. Another missed opportunity. Another missed opportunity.
Mhm.
But can we talk about the biggest surprise of the night, though? Can we talk about the biggest surprise of the night?
Which was
Because night one biggest surprise was Brock Lesnar retiring. Night two, biggest surprise was I'm on my own against the world. There's something on the moon. So Bianca Belair comes out looking just as lavish as ever. Does her twirl and everything. We like, oh, yes, the EST is back. Yes, Bianca's back. No match. But we like she back. She got all 10 fingers and everything. Because there was rumors they was like her finger got amputated and all this other crap. So like,
remember
oh
I
yeah,
told you it wasn't like that, but I knew something was wrong. She ain't skipped down the aisle like something wrong.
well, first of all, she couldn't skip down the aisle wearing that whole ass gown she had on. That whole thing she had. But she comes in the ring and she's like, WrestleMania is about surprises, right? I was like, oh, once again, I'm on the phone with our clear homeboy Sean, and I'm talking, and the moderator's with me watching it, and I'm like, she about to announce she pregnant. She better not be pregnant, because if she pregnant, we can't get a Bianca comeback. And she was like, John, you might want to add one more to the population count. Wow, she pregnant. She got a
But I
whole
can
baby belly
honestly
and
tell you,
everything.
my son threw everything in his door, bro.
All
He
right,
loves him some Bianca Belair, bro.
so I don't know if you saw it, but Sugar Cookie put this in the chat earlier, and I agree 100% with it. And the only reason I remember that it was her, because I was like, she would be the one to find us.
What
It said,
the two marks, Jimmy Uso and
yeah, the two biggest heels in
yeah,
WWE is Jim Uso and Montez Ford because they took Naomi and Bianca away from us by getting them pregnant.
and then the fact of the matter, she's 6 months pregnant. Like, dude, and I think it's a boy because she had on all blue. Is she in? It was a hidden message in that.
It might have been, might be. It might be. But
And then
ours,
they both had boys.
yeah, future tag team.
So we're looking at what year? 2026.
Yeah, we may not be here for that one, bro.
Damn, it's going to be like 20 years from now.
Right. And
I'm
I'm
gonna be here.
47.
2046. I'm gonna be here.
And I'm 47, bro. So you talking about 20 years from now? That's 67.
Well, I'm gonna be 62.
So hopefully, by the grace of God, I'll still be. That means I will outlive. That means I would have outlived my parents.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, yeah.
Man.
Let's move on, man.
Congratulations to Bianca. Shout out. Do your thing.
Yeah, congratulations, all that beautiful stuff. Um, I did trip though seeing Montez and Dawkins pop up on Raw, and I was like, Montez, like I need a check. I got a baby on the way. I need these checks now.
Bro, listen. That was the happiest moment of my life. Seeing my two guys back up on that field.
Oh
Doing
yeah,
that. And knowing that they helped Seth Rollins is gonna be crazy.
yeah. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I was like, yo, I need to see that. I'm so
But man,
happy.
Dawkins out there showing off the strong pudding now.
Yeah, he not pudgy. He not as pudgy no more.
It was like,
So
yeah, we've been off for 8 weeks, ate
it's
some food,
it's been
gained some
more than
weight.
8 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Come on, this it's been more than 2 months, bro.
They went down there for that. They went in the dungeon for 8 months.
Oh, so they was training with Natty.
Yeah, because
Ooh,
it was the picture told you they gained weight. Montez is fat, bro. He looked like Fat Thor off the Avengers. And
yeah,
then
because I
because
really
they did
thought,
like a they did a live match and he was plump, and then he came back looking like that. I was like, oh yeah. And he put on Instagram like, yeah, I'm 8 weeks in the gym with the dungeon.
okay, yeah, because freaking Natty and TJ don't play.
Yeah, no, you in there, you in there.
Yeah, you in there.
That's where Jacob go up.
That's yeah. So I didn't even know that, but that's what's up though. The show, like all in all, WrestleMania 42, I will say it was not the most memorable WrestleMania in history, and we seen some doozies. We seen something that was like, why did this even happen? Um, so as far as like my commentary goes for this particular WrestleMania, all in all, they could have did better. I felt like they catered too much to ads and promotions because it was very ad heavy. Sugar Cookie in the comments says Seth always has a backup plan. That is very true. Um, so very ad heavy. Matches
So
should have ran longer, but they didn't. Um, I don't like, or I didn't like how you included the pre-show in your overall runtime of the show, because WrestleMania ended like at what 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
9:30.
Yeah. In all of my life, as I've been watching WrestleManias never went off.
It usually go off like 4 to 11.
Right.
Bro, I knew something was wrong. They when they got off the air, it was still daytime on both sides, our time and Vegas time. Like
I don't know what daytime you was in because 9 o'clock is dark where I'm at, sir. But
it was still a little blue out here. It was going down though.
nah. It was black in Baltimore. This, like it always is. Just like West Baltimore, it was black.
Well,
Um,
Norfolk kind of different.
yeah. So Marquis said I gave night one a 6 out of 10. Night two was an 8 out of 10. Sir, you are very gracious, especially with that 6. Uh,
They would have got a 4. Like
so
one got a 4 in my book.
but they like I
That's
said,
just because of
they
Paige,
need to
Oba, 4,
Oba.
4.
Um, Triple H, I'm always rooting for you, but we got to do better. And then I'm really afraid of WrestleMania 43 in Saudi because and even Brian said this in the Two Fat Guys chat. If you thought that this WrestleMania was ad heavy, they're going to super cater to them in Saudi. They always cater to them in Saudi. They get what they want, and don't expect to see a lot of women matches either. We barely got women matches on this card on these 2 nights.
Mm.
So be happy if you only see one women's match between both nights.
So Evolution gonna be heavy this year.
Right.
2 night event for Evolution.
God no. Uh, we need to stop these 2 night PLEs.
Yes,
I
we
was
do.
pissed. I was pissed when SummerSlam went to 2 nights. Um, and you, yeah. So that's my gripe. I've been really griping on this show, and
Cause I
normally
told
that's
you it's
you.
gonna be a night. I had a feeling.
Yeah,
When
and
you
normally
asked me
that's
earlier
you.
what we doing, I was like, "Oh, he's in this bag already."
Marquis said,
Already.
"I'm trying to be nice, but time wise, at least it wasn't AEW where there's shows in AEW built different. AEW act like they fans ain't got jobs because most of them don't. So that's why they can run the 2 a.m. in the morning.
Hey yo, that show did go off like quarter to two. I was like, yo, why are we still wrestling, bro?
Yo,
Why
I
are we
was,
still here throwing hands?
I
I
want
don't
to know what
understand, bro.
venues, what arenas are they allowed them to? What arenas allow them to rent them out to 2 o'clock in the morning? Yo?
Y'all don't even have fans at this moment.
No,
And y'all,
what? No, no, no. I will say this about AEW pay per views: they sell out. Their
damn.
televised shows don't sell out, but their pay per views sell out. I would give them credit for that. Their pay per views sell out, and that's because they know fans know they're going to see every AEW star in a match.
Oh, so how about at the WWE World? You know they got all the football belts up there, right?
Yeah,
Every belt is up there except for the Jaguars. Because the
that's
Jaguars is owned by Tony Khan, who owns
right.
AEW.
And
I
yeah,
was like,
they're not going to give them the license for it because they still had to buy the license for it. So they're not going to give them the license for it.
Tony Khan gonna charge him up.
Right. You have to pay now. Um, what else was I going to say, yo? Oh, because you even talk about AEW. There was a fan at WrestleMania. It was night 1 or night 2. But okay, the moderator said night 1. They were behind, well, in front of the hard cam, so you can see them. So they was on the other side of the hard cam, facing the hard cam, holding up the AEW championship. Yes, yes, somebody was holding up in front of the hard cam a AEW championship, and I'm like, nobody saw that, nobody caught that. I know I'm not tripping, and I put it in the chat, and somebody was like, "Yeah, I saw it." I was like, "Yo, nobody in WWE saw that on the hard cam." That's when I knew that it's not this. I don't think it's Kevin Dunn directing anymore. Yo, Marquis said 90 matches in 7 hours.
What? That's like AEW's like watching the Ten Commandments, bro.
Yo, Courtney says at 2 a.m. the roaches and the rats are the only thing watching AEW.
I'm not. We not even gonna talk about Courtney right now, bro.
I know you're not still hung up on that thing she said earlier. I need you to move on with your life, sir.
I'm done.
All right, so are we. Yo, what is next week, bruh?
Actually, next week may be the start. If everything go right, season 4. Start looking for changes online on the social media. Changes gonna start popping up.
Well,
Start
we're not
promoting it.
starting the season 4 next week.
Huh?
We're not starting the season 4 next week.
No, I'm just gonna start popping them up.
All right, but what is going on next week?
I don't know yet. I want to do. I might do. Mm, might be too late in the season to do one of those.
We already
I
talked
might go
about this,
over
bro.
underrated.
No, we talked about this already, bro. See, this is why you got to stop, snorting sugar, off your snickerdoodles. Okay, just eat the snickerdoodles, y'all.
Is this the one we was talking about before with the?
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my God! First of all, yo said, "Nah, watching their pay per views is like watching the New Edition movie."
Hey,
Yo, that was a 5 night joint, yo. And each episode lasted 3 hours. Yo. So, the moderator told Courtney to go to work. Courtney goes, I am. I'm driving there now, ma'am. I hope you was at a red light when you said that. When you sent that message.
No texting and driving.
Correct. Correct. Um, yo, season finale, season 3. First and foremost, this has been a crazy season. So for us to hit season finale for season 3 is awesome.
Well,
We
it,
are doing
is it what I'm
a
waiting for? Anyway, is it the JL?
yes.
All right, cool. All right, cool. I'm good now. I'm good now.
Jesus Christ.
I'm good
So
now. I'm good now.
since Mr. Jones don't remember what the show plans is,
It's been a long month, bro.
who are you telling? Next week is our season finale. We are doing the last recast of season 3. This one's a doozy, and for those who got the invites, you already know what it is. I will reach out to you and remind you just to make sure that you can make it. Um, Kevin, you got the nerve. You got some nerve about texting and driving. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Miss Chris. I, I don't text and drive. I voice text and drive. It's a difference. Uh, I go, hey Google.
You be having a whole conversation with your phone. That's the devil.
That's the devil. Okay, I keep forgetting you don't like smart devices that talk back. I keep forgetting that.
I don't need no computer asking how was my day. Sir, mind your business.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, yeah. Danny don't like Alexa devices. He don't like any smart home device. So
It's
you can
too much,
like,
bro. It's too much, bro. It's Skynet. I like you give me one or two of them. I don't need you cutting on my TV and my lights. No, no.
nah. I love the fact I can tell my Alexa to turn my TVs on and off. I can talk to Gemini from my watch and my
You got too
phone.
much control in my house per person. I'm good.
Nah, I'm Gucci.
You mess
I
around and have
love
a
it.
bad day and lock me out of my own shit.
I hope that. Um, Justice League recast all women. Justice League recast all women. So that is our season finale for next week for season 3. As Dan and I prep for season 4, and we take our month and a half hiatus. I know some of y'all was like, you took a hiatus earlier in the year. Yeah, we did. It was called lifing. Dan got a new
Yeah.
job. I had got a new job. It was called adulting. But like Voltron, as always, we come back and we form together,
Mm.
as always. So Thundercats, whole, all that beautiful shit. So Power Rangers, go Power Ranger. Anyway, so check us out next week, season finale. Thank you everybody in the comment section. We do appreciate it. What?
I know we're gonna start off season 4 with.
Okay, tell me afterwards.
You
Cause
already did it. You, sir,
oh,
is
you
you.
definitely gotta tell me.
You told me about 2 people.
Oh, you definitely gotta tell me now.
You'll make a
Um,
cover for it. Make a cover for it.
oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, look, and the Last Dragon recast is coming. It's gonna be season 4 because it was supposed to have been that would have been our actual finale for this season, but because of life was lifing, we had to pivot back. So, Last Dragon recast is coming season 4. I know a lot of people was looking for that. Marquis says smart devices talk back. Sounds like my ex. LOL. With that being said, it's been a pleasure, fellas. Wrestling Talk Radio. Go like the page. Yeah, go like Wrestle Talk Radio. That is
Yeah.
WRASS. I'm gonna put that on the screen. WARSSLIN Talk
Rest.
Radio. Wrestling Talk Radio. And let's not forget a Two Fat Guys production of Erotic Nights is coming starting next month. So get ready for that. Our whole sugar cookie has been putting in a lot of work. Me and Dan has been doing a lot of work in the background to make sure this is a great launch for her. She is excited. We are excited for her. So
Yeah.
if you're not following the pages on TikTok and Instagram, go follow Erotic Nights right now. It will have a purple and black logo with a silhouette. female attached to it, so that's how you know it's the right one. Erotic Nights on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. She posts questions of the day, quotes of the week. So go check out the page. Just go start following. If you're not following, you need to. If you are following, thank you. Mingle, share it with your friends. Tell your friends, especially if you got freaky friends. Let them know that Erotic Nights is coming. Okay? All right? It's gonna be
Freaky dicky.
some of the topics that she got on deck is gonna be crazy.
Bruh.
So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So definitely get ready for that. I can't wait. A bunch of us is gonna be the first guest. The moderator, Dan Jones, is gonna be on in the first episode. I'm gonna be there. So and a couple other people. So her first show is loaded. So definitely check out Erotic Nights. So we are super excited for this. Not just for her, but also for Two Fat Guys Productions, which is something new that Dan and I are breaking out into. We appreciate your time. We appreciate y'all coming hanging out with us. If you got questions and you want to email us, you can reach us at twofatguyspodcast99@gmail.com. Facebook, Two Fat Guys Podcast. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Two Fat Guys Podcast 99. Two Fat Guys Podcast 99 on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And shout out to our Instagram followers. I was on Instagram today, and we got 90 new followers. So thank you. Thank you so much for the love and support. Also, shout out to Dan, who has been putting work in over on Instagram to get those numbers up. I appreciate you, my brother. You put time in, clipping this stuff out, and putting the clips up and the little joints that we do for TikTok. And I definitely appreciate you. I definitely want to always make sure I publicly give you your flowers, my brother, because I know all the hard work that you do in the background on your side.
Definitely, we on the road to 10.
Huh?
We on the road to 10.
Dude, I'm trying to get there, bro. Because that happens, there's going to be a lot of different things.
Yeah.
A lot of different things. So, but thank you to all of our TikTok followers. We appreciate you. And we're going to have to figure out how to do this whole thing live on TikTok. And so I'm going to have to figure this out with the streaming platform so we can actually do a live Two Fat Guys show on TikTok. And I think that's going to be fucking crazy. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our show has come to an end. It is so sad to see you, but we will be back next week for the season finale of season 3. So, with that being said, say it with me for the one time. Tell a friend. Tell a friend that it's Two Fat Guys Podcast. Love you. Deuces. Ooses.
I'm gonna tell them the truth one time. I thought they knew. This is the Two Fat Guys, Two Fat Guys, Two Fat Guys, Two Fat Guys Podcast. Straight out of Be More. Yeah. Let's go to more for all them haters. Tell them Two Fat